Good morning, investors and traders. This is Naeem Aslam live from London. What we're looking at in terms of a stock market is a bit of a reversal in terms of a price action, because remember, last week we have seen some serious amount of a sell-off across the globe, whether we are speaking of the European markets or whether we are speaking of the US markets. The theme was very much similar. Investors were very anxious and concerned about the rise in coronavirus cases, but now that stance has changed to some extent, because now investors are finding comfort in this particular element that the governments are doing the right things by putting the national lockdowns, and that will curb this increase in coronavirus cases, and perhaps we can really press this second coronavirus the wave that we are experiencing. But with respect to the European markets, I'm seeing the DAX, the CAC, the FTSE, maybe the FTSE 100, all the indices are trading to the upside, but I'm not seeing that much of optimism when it comes to the US futures, because the Dow Jones is only up by 40 points, and that is primarily because of the US election. First, tomorrow the US elections will kick in, and then we won't get to possibly hear the results for the US elections for a few days, and depending if there's a question on the validity of these votes, then the court actions begins, a court war begins, then it can really lead to weeks to months. But one thing is for sure, volatility is very much likely to remain high in the coming weeks or in the coming months as well. That's all for today. See you guys next time.